Hey, do you mind if I tell you something?
Yeah, what?
Aren't you a little too old to be playing games? You're a parent now. Don't you got other responsibility you gotta do? I mean, games are for kids. Guys ever felt like what I felt like in the beginning of my video? I feel like a lot of people still don't understand why us gamers play video games. I had moments that where I wish people would understood, and I wish that they see that gaming isn't just a silly hobby for me. It is my therapy, it's my escape, it's my way of surviving in this world. But instead, I keep hearing things like, gaming is for kids. You're too old for gaming. Gaming is a waste of time. Why so serious? It's just a game. Man, if they only knew. Because for some of us, gaming isn't just a game. It's home.
Okay, everyone say Normandy.
Normandy!
Aww. That being said though, gaming is much more acceptable nowadays, which is great. But I feel like there's still so many misunderstandings. I came across a TikTok video last year by a therapist. I really wish that I can find it, but I can't find it anymore. Basically, she was just saying that gaming is bad for you. It's a waste of time, and adults shouldn't be playing games. And this is coming from a therapist. I really thought that they would understand us more than people who don't play games. And I sat there thinking, man, I wish I had the courage to talk about this. And after a year, let's talk about it. When I moved to the US unexpectedly in 2001 with my dad and my stepmom, I became quiet, reserved, and completely depressed. I lost everything that I knew. My home, my friends, my sense of normal, and my grandparents. I felt extremely alone, and after a while, I think I became suicidal at some point that I never told anyone about. Then in 2008, I discovered gaming. A friend of mine told me to download Team Fortress 2 and Left 4 Dead. And before I knew it, we got this little crew going. And we played together every single day. And man, do I miss it. And one of the best memories. What's so great about it was it didn't matter if someone was across the state or halfway around the world. We met up every single day. No matter how bad life got, I knew that I can log on, laugh, talk, and have a great adventure with my friends. And that's what people don't see. Gaming has a way to bring people together in ways that most people don't expect it to. And honestly, in those days, it really saved my life. It kept me going. Fast forward a few years, I got this honorably discharged from the army and we moved to a new state. I didn't know anyone, and after a while, I got really lonely. And so I decided to be brave and join a church. I figured it's a good way to meet people and to make some new friends. One day I joined in a Bible study. We sat in a circle and did an icebreaker. We're supposed to tell each other our hobbies. Simple enough, right? I really want to be real and authentic because if I'm gonna find a friend, I would like to find someone who has similar interests or, something in common so we have something to talk about. So I said, I really like gaming. Do any of you guys game? The second I said it, I really wish that I would disappear and melt out of my chair. It got so quiet, and every second no one said anything, my face got redder and redder until someone finally said, "Aren't you a little too old to be playing games?" That moment stuck with me for the longest time. And I really wish that they would be compassionate enough to listen to my story and why gaming had done so much for me and how it have helped so many other people too. What a lot of people don't understand is that these stories and these characters, they've been there for us in our darkest moments. I love a good book and I love reading, but there's something about gaming that let me live the story. It doesn't just give me words on a page using my own imagination. It pulls me into the world. I am immersed into it. That that's the difference between reading a book and gaming. I want to share a quote with you guys. I have no idea where I heard it from. I remember writing it in my book of quotes. But here is how it goes. We are not gamers because we don't have a life. We are gamer because we choose to have many. That hit me hard. Because one of the best story I have ever gotten to be part of is Mass Effect. And if you would like to check it out, here's the video. Playing as Commander Shepard actually changed a lot of my perspective of how I see life.
This war has brought us pain and suffering and loss. But it's also brought us together as soldiers, allies, friends. This bond that ties us together is something the Reapers will never understand. It's more powerful than any weapon, stronger than any ship. It can't be taken or destroyed. The next few hours will decide the fate of everyone in the galaxy. Every mother, every son, every unborn child. They're trusting you, depending on you to win them their future. A future free from the threat of the Reapers. But take heart. Look around you. You're not in this fight alone.
We got friends.
We face our enemy together. And together, we will defeat them.
And when I started YouTube, you guys have recommended me to play Red Dead Redemption 2. That game wasn't just beautiful, it was powerful. Playing as Arthur Morgan taught me so much. He was flawed, broken, but he wanted to be better. He saw the world for what it was, but he still fought to do some good. I could go on forever on all the characters have shaped me. And now with all the noise, all the stress, all the pressure, being able to escape for an hour or two, sometimes it helps us breathe. For us gamer, it makes the world more tolerable. I'm not here to convince anyone that video games is good or bad, but they saved me. So now it's your turn. So tell me, how did gaming change you? So for us gamer, it makes the world more tolerable. For us gamers, it makes the world more tolerable. How hard is that? Tolerable. Why is that so hard? Tolerable.